Hey YouTube, it's your good Sanji here, and today we are here to talk about high school relationships. Okay, there are different kinds of relationship. One, friendship, two, couple relationship, and three, family relationship. And I'm here to talk about all three in the smallest time possible. Okay. First, friendship relationship. In high school when you start trying to get all these friends, not a lot, but for you to make it a group, and you're gonna have you're gonna have, you're in that group. You're gonna have a person who talks too much, a person who's boring, a person you don't like, a person who thinks she's better than everybody else, and a person who just makes fun, just violence everybody, and one person who crazy but fine but normal, which is me. So in that group, I tell you about a bunch of those people, and then you're gonna at least have an argument with at least each of those people at least once or twice. It never happened where you're never gonna have an argument with each one of them. So I'm here to talk about how you deal with it and how it starts. Okay. And especially what girls' argument is that you argue over some of the stupidest things, well, some of the craziest things ever, oh, she took my pen, she took my purple sparkly pencil, I didn't get it back. And I'm just like, what? And you argue, and you argue about serious matters, Facebook is like, oh, this girl's fat, oh, this girl, um, making people like her, and those problems start on Facebook, on Instagram, either one of those, but mostly on Facebook. So, and what I'm thinking is that, if you're a friend, because I feel like with me, I know I started the issue, and I know that I started the issue, and I'm thinking over for a few days, and I apologize. But if someone else starts the issue, and I'm just in it, I'm just waiting there for that girl to reply, or I go to one of my friends and say, oh, can you help me with this girl, can you help me with that? And that's it. So then, see, girls are, come on, I want to say this, I know some of you out there, I think it's true. Some girls, all of us, we only have that plan last we're really complicated. Cause one day you're happy with her, one day you're sad with her, one day you're cranky at her, one day you're mad at her. It's different days. But in high school, it's different because you have these of mind, you have your periods, your boy issues, your teacher issues, your homework, your attitude. Yeah, that's all in your brain right now and all in your brain right now. Yeah. So, and with I think mostly what I do is if I have a problem with one of my friends in the group or someone else that I don't know, and she think I know her or something, what I do is just that I just think over the problem in my head, and I'll be thinking being on Dr. Phil, even though I don't watch that show. I'll be thinking what should I do? And then I think it over, and then I talk to her about it, and I'm just problem solved, it's over. So next, family relationships. Okay, I feel that it is hard for, especially a girl, in middle school and mostly high school, that if her parents get divorced, and mostly it's her mom who gets remarried to another man, and you're just all confused, and you're in that awkward stage where you're calling Ted, your dad, it's hey Ted, you call me Dad, and I'm just because I'm not in that issue, but my dad is working a lot, so anyways, yeah, and family issues, and you always have that favorite person in the family. It's mostly your mom's. You know how a girl's just like a mother. She lets you be doing. She lets you do like not like that stuff, but she lets you go shopping with her friends, go to the mall with her friends, like go to movies and stuff. And that's how it is. We'll see a common relationship with the mom and the daughter, except for the dad and the mom, dad and daughter, because the daughter has all these problems and dad just like take her with your mother, and that's what we do. So family relationships is really confusing also, because then like you have your grandparents, and like God forbid one of them passes away, then that other person like you're sad because see with me I had more like fun. I don't have nothing against my grandma, just I had more like a fun relationship with my grandpa. He was fun. He was also like, telling me like the rules of life and stuff, so that was good. Then he passed away, left my mother. And I was stuck with my grandma, and she's kind of been, kind of like, I'm happy, but kind of like that. Not like what I'm trying to say like that, but if you knew in the house what she was, then you'll know. So anyway, then that's like another problem that you have in a relationship with, like in your parents, like, oh, you like your mom, then dad or dad like mom, then your grandpa, you like your grandpa, then your grandma, your grandma, your grandma, I don't know. Then your uncle and aunt, because it's so confusing. And how to do with that is that I feel like, because they tell us every day, like, every day before you go to school, like, oh, have a good day in school, learn something, if something bothers you, tell us that you should do. If you have a problem with a family member, you should think it over in your mind, then talk to that person, be the truth, hard facts on the matter, and say like, for example, like, I know we have a good relationship, I think we should start on that, then start on it, then if agreed, then you can start on it, like that. So, yeah. Next relationships are relationships in a couple, like, and this is I feel like this is like a big one, especially in high school, because when you start high school, especially girls, you be seeing all these cute boys around, and you're like, and the confusing part is, mostly some girls be like, oh, you cute, I should date you, but then they're a joke. But then like the nerdy guys are like, oh, I like you, and you won't get each other, and they're really sweet. And that's why I'm at a breaking point. I wish there was a thing where you can just mix them all together, just make that person one, but you can't do that. So anyway, if you're already in a relationship, like from middle school and you go to different high schools, I feel like you should talk to that person first and say like, oh, what do you think, like how this thing is going? Should we stay together or should we go our separate ways? But sometimes people don't do it. Cause what I do is just like I'm like, until I think that if I start talking to a boy in high school and we have like almost around this like let's say this is the circle, and we're on our out circle, and we keep on getting closer to that circle of being in a relationship. And when I feel like that and he feel like that, I talk to the guy and be like, so what do you think is going, blah, blah, blah. And then, and also, sorry, let me just finish this. And then they go all confusing, and then like the guy you used to date is like, oh, I want you back, I love you. And you're like, yeah, but then the guy you started dating has like getting a little soft side, and you're like, what mistakes I made? And then, yeah, it's all confusing. And also, in a relationship, it's really crazy. It's like a tradition with us girls that it's like we always get what we want. But with me, even though, like, if I want something from him, I wouldn't say, like, oh, give me this, because I ain't that shallow girl who wants everything in the world. I don't want you to go out and get me a mansion, a $5 million mansion. Like, and, like, with relationships, and the girls, they always... Some girls, like they care, but they really don't care. Like, let me start. Some girls there be like, if this is a really Valentine's Day or Christmas, they be like expecting a gift. They see what the I see them like they expecting like to give them like a pair of $100,000 earrings, and I'm like, no. See, if I was in a relationship with that person, and if he did, I think he would care, but like I would. Oh yeah, if I was in a relationship and for my birthday, Valentine's Day, and Christmas, if he gave me a little something like a teddy bear, a rose, some chocolates, that's fine. I really accept the offers, and I care that he needs to give me like a little something, not no big something like a bunch of roses and a new house. So yeah. Sorry, that was like a little awkward moment. Yeah, and yeah, like those girls were so different from me because like I was going to expect like a little something, not a big something. So yeah, so that's it for this video. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, comment in my inbox below. And I hope you liked the video. Come back maybe next time. Maybe I'll do my I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do a video. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye.